flips in a graveyard light. Heads I lose, tails I die tonight. Sold my youth for a tank of gas, a crooked deal I thought would last. Every bar know my face by now, every mirror asks me how. I paid my dues in blood and time. Still the dead ain't satisfied. The devil owes me change for every prayer I spend. I paid in pain and broken faith, and still I'm heaven sent to hell. If this is fate, it's rigged and strange. I lost more than I gained. Yeah, I shook hands with the devil, and the devil owes me change. Love came cheap, but it left me broke like a bad joke. Nobody's spoke. I tried to quit these midnight deals, but the dark knows how I feel. Every promise tasted sweet till it cut my tongue with teeth. The devil owes me change for every prayer I spent. I paid in pain and broken faith, and still I'm heaven sent to hell. If this is fate, it's rigged and strange. I lost more than I gained. Yeah, I shook hands with the devil, and the devil owes me change. If I'm down, then say it clear. Don't dress hope up like fear. I'd rather burn knowing why than live another half-truth lie. The devil owes me change, but I ain't waiting long. I'll cash my sins in one last flame and call it moving on. No more deals, no more change, no more counting what remains. If I'm walking through the fire, I'll walk there like a man. I'll walk there like a man. Gonna see dirt, silence fall. Even hell don't answer call. I learned my hymns in a barroom choir. Neon lights and cheap design. Knees don't bend on holy ground. They bend when everything breaks down. Whiskey taught me how to pray. All nights got turned away. I don't ask for clean forgiveness, just enough to face the day. If heaven listens to broken men, I'll say it my own way. Yeah, whiskey taught me how to pray. Dust on a dashboard dash. Hope runs thin, faith runs fast. I talk to God between each drink. He never answers, but I still think. Whiskey taught me how to pray with shaking hands and words of clay. I don't need no choir singing, just silence while I stay. If mercy's cheap, I can't afford what the churchmen say. Yeah, whiskey taught me how to pray. If I die with a glass nearby, don't say I didn't try. I spoke to God the only way I knew how that night. Whiskey taught me how to pray, not to beg, just to say I did the best with what I had in the mess I made. When the bottle's empty and dawn shows gray, I'll walk away. Whiskey taught me how to pray. Church bells crack, singing off key. Preacher talks about what I'll never be. Hands folded tight, eyes full of doubt. Face just another sing a hymn for the hollow man, lost between God and the devil's hand. I tried to kneel, I tried to pray, but mercy never learned my name. Graveyard wind calls me friend, says all roads break in the end. I dug my dreams with a rusty spade, watched them rot in the choices I made. Sing a hymn for the hollow man, built of scars and broken plans. If heaven's door is locked tonight, I sleep in the cold with my wrongs and just ticking clocks and borrowed time. If judgment comes with fire and sound, I'll stand my ground on cursed ground. Sing a hymn for the hollow man, let it echo through this wasted land. No crown, no throne, no a borrowed name. Mud on my boots, blood on my frame. They say this land don't forgive mistakes, it just waits for the weak to break. Every mile feels like a test of how much guilt a soul can carry in its chest. This is dead man's county line, where the past don't stay behind. Every sin gets magnified in the dirt where truth goes blind. If I fall before daylight shines, let the vultures draw the sign. I was never meant to leave alive. Dead man's county line. Old barn creaks like it knows my fear. Wind tells stories I don't wanna hear. I hear my name and the coyotes cry. Sounds like a lie I used to buy. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but the road keeps choosing sides. This is dead man's county line, where the past don't stay behind. Every sin gets magnified in the dirt where truth goes blind. If I fall before daylight shines, let the vultures draw the sign. I was never meant to leave alive. Dead man's county line. If there's a judge beyond this dust, he won't see mercy, just disgust. No last words, no defense, just a man in consequence. This is dead man's county line. I can feel the noose of time. If I'm guilty, if I'm not, it all ends in the same spot. Let the earth take what is mine. Let the crows read every sign. I was never meant to leave alive. Dead man's county line. Footsteps fade, rifle clicks, fate don't miss. Cold wind hums through broken trees. Sunday silence judging me. I was raised on fire and fear, wooden pews and cheap red wine. Preacher said the end was near, but never said it looked like mine. I tried to kneel, I tried to pray, but grace don't come the way they say. Church bells don't ring for me, they just echo what I've done. I wear my sins like baptism underneath this burning sun. If heaven's gates are holy ground, then I won't cross that line. Church bells don't ring for me, they just toll my time. Mama's Bible on the shelf, still marked where Daddy quit. I learned early how to help myself when faith don't seem to fit. Every promise dressed in white turns to shadow by midnight. Church bells don't ring for me, they just echo what I've done. I wear my sins like baptism underneath this burning sun. If heaven's gates are holy ground, then I won't cross that line. Church bells don't ring for me, they just told my time. If there's mercy in the sound, it's buried deep beneath the ground. Let angels keep their perfect songs. I've been wrong too long. Church bells don't ring for me, let them save it for the clean. I'll make peace with who I am and the man I've always been. No confession, no release, no last words to justify. Church bells don't ring for me, I already said goodbye. Bells fade out, dust remains. Some souls don't rise again. Clock on the wall won't make a sound, like it knows I'm running out. Every second tastes like rust, living fast 'cause I must. I'm on borrowed time, loaded gun. Every sunrise feels like one more chance I wasn't meant to see, more weight dragging after me. If fate's a deal you can't outrun, I signed mine young, yeah, borrowed time, loaded gun. Friends I love now sleep in dirt, some deserved it, some got hurt. I keep breathing out of spite, or maybe fear of the quiet. I'm on borrowed time, loaded gun, praying slow, sinning fast. If I die before I'm done, at least I'll know I didn't last. Every promise half begun, every road dead end run, yeah, borrowed time, If tomorrow comes around, I won't ask it why. Some men count their blessings, some just count the tries. I'm on borrowed time. Loaded gun, loaded gun, no regrets left behind. I'm on borrowed time. Loaded gun, loaded gun, no regrets left behind. I'm on borrowed time, loaded gun, no regrets left to outrun. When the chamber finally clicks and the night says son, tell 'em I lived how I was spun, not how I was judged. Borrowed time, loaded gun. Fire's low, stars withdraw. Something's knocking in my core. I sat alone by the dying flame, heard my shadow say my name. It wore my voice, knew my fate, said you've been running from this place. You can flee from towns and men, but not the truth beneath your skin. It was the night my shadow spoke, laid my sins out like a joke. Said you ain't cursed, you ain't insane, you just chose the easy pain. If darkness knows me this damn well, maybe I'll belong in hell. It was the night my shadow spoke, and I finally broke. You showed me a road I never took, every lie, every look. Said you blame the world for all the guns, but you pulled the trigger, son. And I was just a softer chain wrapped around your brain. It was the night my shadow spoke, laid my sins out like a joke. Said you ain't cursed, you ain't insane, you just chose the easy pain. If darkness knows me this damn well, maybe I belong in hell. It was the night my shadow spoke, and I finally broke. If I kill it, I kill me. If I listen, I'm not free. So I stand between the flame and accept my name. It was a night my shadow spoke. I didn't run, I didn't choke. I faced the man I tried to hide, staring back with dead calm eyes. If redemption never comes, it won't be quiet. and I crossed the line. Fire dies, morning waits, no one escapes. In my core, cold dirt knows what men deny. Moonlight doesn't testify. They buried him out by the old oak tree, said justice serve, case closed, be free. But I saw fear in the sheriff's eyes when the shovel hit truth and the truth stayed quiet. History is written by who survives, not by the ones who lose their lives. Graves don't tell the truth, they just keep it still. Every lie gets sanctified when the silence kills. If innocence could scream aloud, this town would burn in shame. Graves don't tell the truth, they just remember names. Mama lights candles she never explained, prays to a God that won't ease the pain. I learned young how to bite my tongue, truth's a bullet you can't outrun. Some sins wear a hero's face and sleep beneath a badge of grace. Graves don't tell the truth, they just keep it still. Every lie gets sanctified when the silence kills. If innocence could scream aloud, this town would burn in shame. Graves don't tell the truth, they just remember names. If I dig deep enough tonight, will justice crawl into the light? Or will it rot like everything else we hide from ourselves? Graves don't tell the truth, but I will if I stand, even if it costs my blood and this shaking hand. Let the earth reject the lie, let the bones complain. Graves don't tell the truth, but they know who's to blame. Wind moves slow, dirt stays cold. Some stories never get told. Moon hanging low like a loaded thread. Black River knows what I confessed. Boots in the mud, heart full of rust. I crossed that line 'cause I thought I must. That black river don't forgive. It just takes what you got left to give. You can wash your hands, wash your face, but it won't erase your mistake. We were young and me, bulletproof. Now his name's carved in withered stone, and I drink alone for what I've done. That black river, don't forget. It remembers how you live. Every lie, every stolen breath flows straight toward an honest death. If I drown now, let it be known I chose this path, I walked alone. No road, no saving grace, just dark water and a sinner's face. That black river, don't forget. Still I step in, still I'll live when the current pulls me under slow. Tell the world the river told me so. Welcome sign's been shot to hell. Still says home, but you can tell. Dreams come here to learn to die under borrowed stars and alibis. This town eats its young, chews them slow, spits them numb. Calls it tradition, calls it pride, calls it living, but it's just time if you make it out alive. You'll never come back the same. This town eats its young, forgets their names. High school heroes fade to dust. Fast love, rusted trust. Every promise carved in stone ends up cold and overgrown. This town eats its young, feeds on hope till there's none. Says stay loyal, stay in line, while it steals your spine. I watch my friends go one by one into jail, into flame. Yeah, this town eats its young and forgets their names. Scream, you'd hear it loud. Some soil poisons what it grows. You don't leave 'cause you don't care. You leave 'cause you know this town eats its young. I barely got away, still feel its teeth in my back. Every single day, if I die far from where I'm from, don't call it shame. This town eats its young. I escaped the same. Lines get drawn by trembling hands between the law and no man's land. Red ink stains the county map. Each mark's a deal you can't unwrap. They say borders keep you safe, but they're just inside your grave. Justice bends where money flows. Truth don't care who runs the show. There's blood on the county map. Every line's a loaded trap. Cross it wrong, you don't come back. No badge will save your name. I learned young where mercy snaps, right between the white and black. There's blood on the county map, and I'm to blame. I saw brothers turn to pray over land they couldn't say belonged to God or gun or law. Just whoever drew it raw. Power loves a quiet crime, buried deep in ink and time. There's blood on the county map. Every line's a loaded trap. Cross it wrong, you don't come back. No badge will save your name. I learned young where mercy snaps, right between the white and black. There's blood on the county map, and I'm to blame. If borders bleed like broken skin, who decides who's wrong or in? Every mark was once a man who didn't fit the plan. There's blood on the county map, and I can't wash it clean. History just calls it fate, but I know what it means. If the ground could testify, it would scream my name. There's blood on the county map, and I helped draw the stain. Paper folds, truth stays flat. Blood remembers maps. Swore an oath with a shaking hand, under moonlight on borrowed land. Said I'd change, said I'd stay clean, but promises rot when you've seen what I've seen. That was a dead man's promise, spoken way too late. Hope don't live where I come from, it just learns to wait. I meant every word I said, but truth don't stop the fall. Yeah, that was a dead man's promise, never meant at all. Cold iron sings against my thigh. Every step feels like a last goodbye. I loved her once with an honest heart, then fear tore that love apart. There was a dead man's promise written in my breath. You can't outrun who you become, you just outrun death. I prayed hard, I prayed fast, still lost it all. Yeah, that was a dead man's promise, carved in a wall. If words could save a soul, I'd still be whole, but silence knows my name, and it don't let go. That was a dead man's promise, now I wear the cost. Some debts get paid in blood, some never get crossed. If you hear this down the line, learn from my call, don't swear a dead man's promise. Yeah, dog. talk with fists and tired eyes. Said nothing about the reasons why. Every lesson came out mean. Every truth stayed in between. I learned silence from my father, how to swallow, hurt and stand, how to say nothing at all when you're breaking like a man. It pains a language handed down, I understand. Yeah, I learned silence from my father. He never said I'm proud of you, just nodded once like that would do. I wear his habits like a coat, heavy words he never wrote. I learned silence from my father, how to lose without a sound, how to bury every fear where it won't be found. Love was something we survived, not something planned. Yeah, I learned silence from my father. If he knew the man I am, would he shake my hand or just look away again like he always did back then? I learned silence from my father, now it's all I know. I don't scream, I don't confess, I just let it go. When my son asks who I was, I'll try to stand, but I learned silence from my father. Like a man. Sun came up like it always does, didn't check on nothing. I stood still when the shots rang out, felt fate breathe down my mouth. They say luck's a gift from God, but it passed me like a stranger now. Timing decides who lives or bleeds, not prayers, not beliefs. It was a day mercy missed me, stood right by my side, watched me fall and did nothing, didn't even try. If grace is real, it blinked too slow and left me where I lay. It was the day mercy missed me and walked away. Mama said you're still alive, like survival means you're fine, but breathing hurts worse than death when fear won't loosen its grip. Every scar keeps perfect time with the moment you cross the line. It was a day mercy missed me. Stood right by my side, watched me fall and did nothing. Didn't even try. If grace is real, it blinked too slow and left me where I lay. It was a day mercy missed me and walked away. Save the moment I survived. It was a day mercy missed me. Now I don't ask why. I carry what I lived through and let the rest die. If forgiveness ever comes, it won't come free. It was the day mercy missed me that it made me. The wind moves on. Blood dries fast. Mercy pass. Midnight hums on a broken line, dust and prayers on borrowed time. I learned to lie with a straight-faced grin from a preacher man with whiskey skin. Mama cried when the sirens came, said, boy, this town don't forgive your name. Every mile I tried to run just pulled me closer to what I've done. On this gravel road confession, I spill my sins in the rain. I carry ghosts like loaded weapons, every promise wrapped in pain. No salvation in these headlights, no forgiveness in the dawn. I'm just driving my damnation till the mercy is gone. Pawn shop rings in a rusted Ford, blood on a letter I never sent home. I loved a girl with a dangerous smile. She said forever meant stay a while. I buried truth beneath my pride, but truth don't stay buried long inside. On this gravel road confession, I spill my sins in the rain. I carry ghosts like loaded weapons, every promise wrapped in pain. No salvation in these headlights, no forgiveness in the dawn. I'm just driving my damnation till the mercy is gone. Heaven's real is locked up tight, with my name crossed out in red tonight. And hell knows me like an old friend, says, son, you always come back again. On this gravel road to confession, I lay my soul on the line. If judgment comes in this direction, I won't beg and I won't hide. Let the thunder take my shadow, let the cold wind write my song. I was born into this darkness, and I'll ride it till I'm gone. And I'll ride it till I'm gone. Dust settles, engine slow. Some roads end where the devil knows. Sky, dusty breath. A man learns fast the shape of death. I stole to eat, I stole to live, took what mercy wouldn't give. Judge said, boy, you chose your fate, like hunger ever learned to wait. Right and wrong blur in the rain when survival feels the same. There's no cross for a thief, no prayer at the end, just a shallow hole and a warning to friends. If salvation's only clean, I was never in the plan. There's no cross for a thief, just a rope of a man. I loved once, but love don't last. When your future's chained to your past. She said run, but nowhere safe, when the law's just another face. Every door is locked by fear, every choice disappears. There's no cross for a thief, no prayer at the end, just a shallow hole and a warning to friends. If salvation's only clean, I was never in the plan. There's no cross for a thief, just a rope of man. If God counts sins like men do, then heaven's empty too. If grace can't bleed or steal or starve, it was never meant for hearts like ours. There's no cross for a thief, so I'll stand on my feet. I won't beg for forgiveness from the hands that beat. If the devil wants my soul, he'll have to understand there's no cross for a thief, but I died a man. Chains fall quiet, dust settles fast. Nothing forgives the past.